That would be the amount of nostalgia upvotes they would have got on Reddit.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it already had a few upvotes already, but
Yeah. Someone wouldn't use the spot that I was in.
nah, I did want to use that though. That was a good spot.
Okay. Now my next thought process. Someone wouldn't be in Dusty, right? Oh. Wow, it's kind of hard to get through here.
Go, jump, please, jump better. Why am I not jumping? No. The question is, why did you hide in Dusty Divot? I
Yeah.
tried to hide there too. I know, and then I realized it was such a bad spot, so I left. Wait, how did he get away?
I let him get away.
Oh, what a good guy Alex is. No, he didn't.
Yeah,
He got away from the speed, dexterity of a wild cat. Just so much dexterity.
So much. He's agile as a cat.
Very,
Basically.
very agile.
If I were Lachlan, where would I hide?
I don't know.
See, Lachlan.
I don't know. Yep. Yep. I was like, as soon as you went around the back, I was like, I'm dead.
Wait, were you
My whole plan was to chill with the pine trees, and luckily my hat would look like a pine tree. I mean,
hold on. Can we get like a confirmation of that? I mean, actually, it's like pretty good.
wait, so you did hide my spot? Oh, no, this is what I was. This is what I was like. I was like that. Does that not mean like a pine tree?
From a certain angle.
Like,
Yeah.
where I'm
Hold
sitting.
on. Don't move. Don't move. Hold on. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Wait. Hold on.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Monday Night Football on EA Sports.
That's what I was given. All right, last round, Boomer, you're up. We should lost a long time. Hide and seek skin. Wrong. My big ass literally has lightning.
Good. Oh.
Wow, what are you doing? You destroyed that.
If I thought that it was hollow.
Block on first down.
This thing right here.
This is
What?
caught. It's Ryan Grant.
Oh,
And they do
that's
finally
tough.
get him, but he takes it to the 25.
Honestly,
A big play there on the first
I
play of
don't
the
know why he
game.
didn't jump for that.
50 yards.
Epic, no way they can teach
Now a play fake here on first down. And he fires
Give
one
me
that's
that.
intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I'm good. Oh, I got a good spot. I really have.
The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because
Oh.
interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't get that done on that play.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Demario Davis there on the stop.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Well done, Boomer. You can use hits.
Throwing on third down. Luck.
Oh my God, he stole my pick.
Picked off by a former first round.
Man, you slow, man. Yeah, I got caught, man. I'm good.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the
That's why
teams
he didn't
script
throw
plays.
it.
We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the way those scripts go,
Hey, I'm playing zone. I'm not.
25 plays.
First to 10.
Down down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They go play action here on first down. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's third down. From the gun on third down, Luck. And the third down pass falls incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? He hurt you.
Why does he keep falling, bro? Get the fuck up off the ground, bro.
Picked off around the 37. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't and have a bust on deep.
Fresh off the pick six, it's Locke. Finding his safety valve here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it second down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Gets his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Out of the gun, Luck. He's going to float this one deep right side. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Thank you.
Picked off at the 35.
Thank you. Come again.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now we're carrying from back. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On 1st and 10, Locke. And the pass complete to Ryan Grant. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. From the gun, here's Locke. Ebron with it over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Good for a Colt first down. The former Lion Ebron there bringing it in from Andrew Luck. Luck. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one, much more like lead.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause. A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now a first down throw. Luck to the right side to Eric Ebron. A gain of 6 there on first.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. That's going to set him back 5 yards. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. Again, Luck. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
You're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Meanwhile, now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right?
Yeah,
You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
On first down, Luck. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Luck. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Here's Luck. That's complete right around the 8. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that one was relative.
They scold me, y'all take me out.
Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out if that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And out will come the off. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Back to throw, Luck. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 4th down. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone.
Let the boy go.
And the Colts coming out now. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Here's Luck now on 2nd down. Ebron's got it. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Now it's Luck. He's going to float this one deep right. It got his
What?
man. Complete.
Why did my players stop?
Past the 20.
He just stopped running.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Ryan Grant, 84 yards.
As soon as the camera changed, my players stopped running.
On first down, it's Luck. Ebron caught left side. And they'll get him down here at the 23. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
To throw is Luck. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 40. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. To throw on second down is Locke. He's going to let it fly. It's caught at the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. A shotgun snap for Locke. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Her spam is loud. It's a spam. Niggas is always in a hospital. Baby soldiers. Niggas is in a hospital here. Like, the dumbest shit ever. Niggas don't know how to drive. Niggas don't know shit anymore.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves.
Damn,
Can
we
they?
have 5
What a
TDs.
game to put up that number of points.
Is it a real roach? Is it a real roach? What the fuck? This shit is gonna get skin. I'll fucking bite that shit. He read it up to their face. What the fuck? I'm fading that shit. First of all, I'm gonna jump. Dude, that shit be. I'll jump this fuck up. I'll jump the fuck up and I'm gonna start picking that shit. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, what is that? Oh, they tied it to him. Okay, I was like, what the fuck? That shit was wrong. Yeah, what the fuck? I'm gonna grab that shit. I'm gonna start slamming that shit. I'm gonna try to do WWE moves on that shit. I'm gonna try to tie. I'm gonna have to fight. I don't know what the fuck. Having it. He ain't got no slipper or nothing. Something that game off my speed. I guess it's like, like niggas need it. Huh? I like him, man, too. I feel so. I told him. But I feel like nigga, I posted it. But I feel like I posted the day he dropped it. I feel like niggas getting lazy though. Like niggas get these couple days and they just done this time. So they like being lazy. All both posted my shit on his Facebook and Instagram page. I'm gonna follow that real quick. Yeah, I love it. I don't follow him. I'll follow that boy. He don't follow me. I'm pretty sure if somebody else hacked into my account Twitter, or he done seen it, but he don't follow me, and I don't follow him. He know if he follow me, I'm gonna just block him. Or I'm gonna let him sit there. But if he come at me the wrong way about something that I post, he's gonna get. I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna take it down, and I'm gonna block you. But it done gotten to the point to where we done had the discussion, to where it's like, I am your jit, but I am no longer a jit. You feel me? We had that conversation already. So the big one is this. I mean, as far as like respect for adults is concerned, that's all I'm really asked of, is to be respectful when it comes to adults. But like, as far as like other shit, I mean, like I said, I'm legit right now. I don't really give a fuck for the other shit. I need to get the rest of my hours, bro. Yep. Cause I will not be walking no stage when they
Select
get
the
me hurt.
team you want to join.
But that's okay. I got a homeboy. His auntie gives him all his hours because she owns four different things, like four different nonprofit organizations, and he been getting his hours from her. He got 76 hours, so
Start
he's
your
trying to get to
season with
40.
recommended settings. If you wish to
And he
change
getting on her.
roles or adjust
Her was
options,
like,
use the
I can't
tiles
get
on
any
the right.
hours. I'm like, try. Plus, I know other niggas that all they been doing is looking up nonprofit organizations on the market, and they fill it out, and then they look up like the signature, like the person who owned it, or like somebody that they like deserve a signature, or they just like find a signature, like a random signature, and put that name on there because like school don't really be calling for that shit. Now, if you put like you got 30 hours in a week, like they gonna be like, okay, you got 30 hours. Yeah, we gotta call and check you this because this ain't even one on one. You a whole team. Because we know damn well you're not gonna go be at this place 3 weeks to be back to back. But that's super respectful. Like if you get on like 2 hours a day, and then like on one day where it's like a Friday or like a Thursday or some shit, you get 4 hours. That's okay. But don't have 4 hours for the entire week. Come on, cool. Cool. That was just funny as fuck. This nigga saw the kid snap and peeped that she got on white nails and she got on part of white nails and part of white toes and was like, ah, so you made that song with Kia? I was like, no, nigga. It's like y'all fucking hilarious. What do you mean? Huh? Bro was like, oh really, Ken? That's funny as fuck. I should text her and tell her to make a video of her bumping it. Yeah. I don't know if I should keep up the diversity, like drop another song that don't sound like either one of those songs, or if I should. But I don't feel like I should. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, that's why I don't want to whole beat slap this shit. Like, that's why even that other shit, like that real world deep shit, I'm gonna hold that. I'm gonna edit it and perfect it and make it into an entire song so that it can be recorded whenever I feel the way I record it. But I'm gonna hold on to it because it's not the time. It's not the time of my career to drop something. That's like super fucking personal. Like that's the people don't even know me yet to hear nothing that personal. So now it's my turn. the next couple songs I'm gonna drop, they gonna be like real, like out there. Mm-hmm. Like no brainer, no brainers on them. No brainers. No, I'm gonna put no brainers. With the way I've been writing no brainer, like I don't even know. Like I've been like I wanted to feature you on this shit, so I gotta calm down because like the amount of writing that I've been doing, I might fuck around and write a whole nother like verse on this hoe. That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. But I definitely do want to start a whole new song though. And I got so many beats, so it's like finish a song on Weeby's fucking beat. Like Secrets, I got an entire hook. I just gotta get the start of the verse and then run with it. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. Like tomorrow, like after I go to the dentist and do all the shit I gotta do, then I'm gonna probably like find some time to sit down and write me a verse and see how far I get with that as far as Secrets is concerned. And then once I'm in Secrets, um, I don't know if this shit gonna last it. I'm not sure it's gonna last it. I want this beat shit to last it. If it lasted, my first track lasted longer than the rest of it. So last track, I don't know as far as last track's concerned. Verse one, the next song that I like like the first song I want to drop. I want to drop the Shawty remix for one. I don't even the EP. Now that I think about that, I don't want no shit that I have right now. I want to make some entirely new shit for my EP. And as far as like the title and shit for my EP, nobody like I didn't post it on none of my actual social medias, so nobody really knows besides me and you. So as far as that's concerned, like I can make that into whatever I want to make. So like whatever songs I have that they're gonna come to, or I know they're gonna come to, and I'm gonna write more songs. Then I'm gonna make that decision as far as like what's gonna be on the EP and what's not gonna be on the EP. So as far as like King of Hearts EP, like I like that title, so I'm probably gonna keep it. But as far as the songs that's gonna be on there, that entire track list, I'm just gonna eliminate that for now because I'm probably gonna change the entire thing. I got some time. I ain't really got a lot of time, but I got some time. I got more than enough time to write enough songs to go on another EP. So Shawty remix for sure, which Shawty was already released a confidential verse for Shawty. That's the remix. Because I had to go on music today and plan for that remix, and then niggas has been recording it, and then I just sat down with them again today because I wanted to drop some more. And then I was like, yo, I made a little thing like extra like details that you need to know before you start shooting and stuff like that, so that you can start to get an image. Like extra extra honey, so that I can like send you everything. So like, no, the remix is gonna have a music video. The remix, the music video is gonna drop at the same time because the music video. So look, the music video is gonna have you on feature. Like you know when artists drop a single and then they drop a music video for that single and it has a feature on it inside the music video, but it doesn't have that on the original track. Therefore, that's the entire remix in the remix of the music video. You want me to show you some examples? Huh? Three things? Yes. They're not all gonna drop at the same time, but yes. Shawty remix. The music, the music video for Shawty. Yeah, because it's the most. It's already ready. Like Shawty's already done. My verse is already done. You just gotta write yours. We will have to get that recorded. Huh? The remix is just gonna be me featured. It's gonna be my piece, and after my piece, because the beat continues. I had cut that beat. Yeah, because it's a remix because it has me on there. Yeah. So it's just my exact same shit, and then he just has it on there. Like after the hook come back in, where I brought the hook back in at the end, the beat continues after that. That's why I sent you the full beat. Like listen to the beat
Dude,
continues
you
after
guys
that. He
scavenged
doesn't
the
stop
plot.
where I stopped. I just
Alright,
had him
getting to
cut
the
it and
late
fade it.
stages of the game. Yo, someone's up all the way
So
over here.
see, so what we
Okay,
gonna do
he's
is we
trying
gonna
not to get
go
blocked off.
like
Oh,
after
balloons, watch
like
out. Oh,
you
the
get
balloons
your
are trying
first
to
win or whatever.
hijack the sky base.
I'm
Who's
gonna need
gonna
you to
win?
get this bread
I
plus
had
for
the
the
girl
Sam's
though.
Club
What's up,
and
Nacho?
get some boxes so I can start sending some shit too. Cause I sent the extra boxes.
Hey, don't get off my plane! Get off my plane! Lachlan says get off my
And
plane.
make
Alright.
and make some extra
Cheeky
bread
one.
off that
Cheeky.
shit so we can go to
Yo,
the
what's
studio
up,
and get some
gamers?
hours. We're gonna go to the
Yo,
studio.
we got
I'm
some
gonna
gamers up
re-record it.
here.
We're gonna get that same beat. I'm gonna re-record and
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna do my
Turn
part
bell.
because
On.
now
It's
it's
me.
gonna be even better because I've been practicing.
Thank you.
It sound way better than I did when I played
Okay.
the first one.
Alright.
It's gonna sound way
Here
better
we go. First moving
and way
zone.
like more smoother
Everyone's
because it's
still
going like
cheering.
in particular part.
Who's gonna win
You
it?
would go in there,
My
you
money's
do
on
my
the
part,
female
you
elf.
would do your part on the full beat,
Someone's just ready.
and
164
then we
meters.
gonna do what we do.
Balloons are
We gonna
good. I
farm
like the
whatever we
balloon
need to
menace,
do.
guys. They
We
can
gonna get it. You
smart
send it
there.
to us,
Lachlan
and
says
we
he's
dip.
impressed.
Then I
Oh!
hit up
Jade started the
the
storm.
one in the beat.
Car crashed.
Like I want to let him
Yikes.
do it because I told him I was
Lachlan
gonna let
says
him do
don't
it because
crash.
he can do it
Who's
and
got
give
the
me that
most
spread if I have to.
bandages,
But if I have
medkits,
somebody else to do it,
campfires? Don't
huh?
point that shotgun at me, sir.
Bryce has been
Oh,
telling
okay.
me we've been talking
It's
about it, and
getting hectic.
he offered me
Zone's coming.
like so it wasn't no like
Sir
oh
is like hooking
like
up.
I'll do it first after
Oh,
this,
he's
but can
baiting
I do
people
this
with the
first?
rims.
Like
Let's see what the
let
rims
me
will do.
I was like, bro,
Oh,
like
he's
this is
starting
my
to get a
music.
little
I know
toxic
this is
here.
my
People
music.
up
He
in
was
them.
like, bro, I hear you. He
People
was
are
like, you
trying
know
to
I'm not
prevent
gonna fuck
people
with you no
getting
more.
in.
He was like, trust me. He was like, let me do
Oh.
this shit. He was like, I really want
Wait,
to fuck
who
with this
used
shit.
a
I really
bottle
want to do
rocket?
this shit. Let me do it.
That's not allowed. Just try to avoid the
Yeah,
bottle
actually,
rocket best you can.
and I fucked with this shit,
That's
so
not
I ain't
allowed.
gonna do it for no reason.
That's
So
cheating.
it's all good.
Whoever used the bottle
Whatever. Fuck that
rocket.
shit. But it's never seen me
Oh,
get caught.
okay, and we've just gotten to the sky base. Okay, this is getting interesting. We just rode to the top of the sky base. Now, if you see someone campfiring, you can get onto their campfire. Try to look for that guy who tries to kill Lachlan at the end. Try and use his campfire.
So I think that's just
Oh, it's
like
a
I was talking
pad.
to him and telling him what like the base idea for Shotty was. I like wrote it out entirely. Like I wrote it out and
Alright.
sent it to him.
Not a
So
bad
you wanna know
strat.
what the idea is? I'll be like,
Oh,
yo.
people up the top. Hey, don't. Hey, oh.
I definitely want you to do this strat. This is the strat.
Unfortunately, it's not over yet. 66 players. It's going down the small mud. Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
Greg, that's likely, but
Oh, I think it's lagging. It's lagging. It's lagging, guys.
you right.
I
But
don't know
look,
who's gonna win.
so
This is
like
hating like a game.
this is the base idea.
Oh,
It's
God.
pretty much a boy meets girl scenario, right?
Toxicity.
It's like there's a
Who
dime.
even wins?
Exactly how I want to
Oh.
start it. I've got two different perspectives on how I may want to start it. It can either start off with the dime being there and I'm there and it's like an altercation, not like no altercation like I'm throwing hands at this bitch, she's throwing hands at me, but like it's an argument or whatever.
Alright, so I'm
She said what
watching
she gotta
Doug.
say, I said what I gotta say, but
He's
you
like
can't really
trying
hear
to get
much,
in.
and then she dipped.
Okay, so
You
I
feel me?
think the reason Doug actually won
Or
is because the place he
this is the second
disconnected
version that I
was
was
where
thinking
the
about.
zone ended. Okay, that's not
She's
factual.
somewhere, I'm
I
somewhere,
don't
but
know
she
why he
don't know
won.
I'm there, and I peep
It
her
doesn't
doing
make
me
any
dirty,
sense.
like she would another nigga.
He just won because why not? How does
You
that
feel
work
me?
though? If people are on the same tick at the storm, how does it work against each other? It's like random. He
This is
ziplined
not even
into
what I
the
was
zone
talking about, but
right when it
okay.
started
I
lagging,
like
and
your
like it
perspective.
disconnected around
And then
here
the
from
third
the
I
zone.
then the third idea
That's
was
why
you feel
Doug
me like
won.
nigga just chilling, then the phone
He
vibrate, and
disconnected
on the
in the
phone it's a
zone.
message. It's
Yeah,
a
like he's
message from her,
staying in it at
and
all
she said
times.
she's through with this shit or whatever. You feel me? But I'm
Okay,
like,
this
what the
one
fuck?
makes a lot more
What you
sense.
do? What the fuck do you mean you do? What the fuck is going on? You feel me?
Yeah,
And then she
yeah.
throws some
She's just
bullshit
staying in
at me
front
or
of it.
whatever, and then that's when the song
Oh, okay.
started.
No, Doug, on further review, Doug fully
And
deserved
then
it.
like as far as
I
like
think there
where
was
to
so
go
much
and
lag
stuff
at the
like
top, and
that,
everyone had
I'm
lag
still
from the
thinking
top.
about like
Well,
locations and
that
stuff.
was
But
custom
I want
games.
to
If
give
you
him a
guys
little
have
bit of
any other
freelance when it comes to
ideas
certain
of
things.
Hello,
So like
everybody.
say
I'm
his mind is
Jonathan
free.
Coachman, and this.
a little bit
Like I
more
want to give
scuffed,
him a base
also if
idea
you guys
that
want
like
not
certain things
scuffed
that I
ideas,
want,
some
they these parts
competitions,
right here have to be in there.
and I'll
Everything
see you
else,
guys next
I'm
time.
gonna let your creative mind flow because you're the motherfucking filmmaker. You making this shit.
All
Sorry,
right. Now
actually,
this
you're not
offense
making it.
ready
I'm
to
making
head
it for
back
you.
out there.
But
And
I
for
got
them, a
something better.
touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, 2nd and 10. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rivera. And a loose football. And the Dolphins have got it. On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take. Fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this run. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Robert Quinn in there to get him for a loss of 5.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Looking to throw. Rivera. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
That was a nice...
He's got a man complete. The 20, 10, touchdown. Michael Thomas, 74 yards. Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Dances by him. Nowhere to go that time. It's a 46-yard punt with a loss on the return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Now this offense about ready to take over again. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of the field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive...
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down. Back to throw. Rivera. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in the zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
4 down.
Off play action. Rivera. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
No. Check, Patriot.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. In for the score. Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for Miami. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. This is fielded at the 27. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll start the drive here with an end around. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And this is picked up by the... And here now the offense heading back out there. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I gotta make this shit
The
taller,
secondary
bro,
has
because
been
he can't
roasted
follow
in this
nobody.
first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Throwing again. Rivera. And a hit. It's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. To throw on third down. Rivera. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Looking to throw. Rivera.
Oh, I had
throwing
that
for his
play.
running back, and he's got him complete. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it
He
second
didn't throw
down.
it to me. That
Well,
would
it's
have
tough to
been
be
a
a defender
touchdown.
in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Catch here, left side, Thomas. 3 catches for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. It's a first down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
That throw good for 4. It's second down.
47 Mike.
Off the play fake. Rivera.
Oh my
That's complete
God.
right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal. They go play action here on first down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware, ball may come your way.
He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Come on, do that
I like the
again.
idea to mix it up from time to time.
Knock
because
him
this
just like
can't
that
be
again.
predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
There we go.
Losing
Forget
4
that.
yards that time, and now it's fourth down. On fourth down, Rivera.
This man got in my
59 to go
way.
in the first.
Bro, I had a wide open catch, and my teammate wanna bump into me. Macy.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Come on, man. I
A
ain't
big
even
hit
no
there.
chance.
We'll call it
Alright.
56 yards on the punt. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times
I
in
ain't throw
any
that to
spot on
him,
the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
You see how
The
he
target
keep
that time,
throwing it
Michael
to him,
Thomas.
Stop throwing it to him. Throw me the ball.
Here's
Hey,
Matt
bro,
Hawk
it's
now,
Toddy.
as
Throw
he'll
me the
come on
ball.
for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
4 seconds, you're not even gonna do a play. Got 4 seconds, right? You could have threw a bomb, got something.
So here they come, the road team now getting the football first to start this third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. On 3rd and 2, Rivera. Quick throw, that's complete on the inside slant. Quick slant there, gets him the first down, 6 yards on the play.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective.
Oh, wow,
Nice completion there.
open.
Keeps the sticks moving.
And nearly picked
See, that's
it
why I
off.
almost got picked
He
on.
had a chance
Throw me
to
the
come
ball,
down with
Jay.
that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
He's going to float this one deep right side.
That's why he dropped it.
And he's
Stop
unable to
throwing
grab it.
the ball.
Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here. I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last
The
play,
one
yes, but
time
there
you
have been
throw
some-
it to me is when I'm not open. When I'm open, you don't throw me the ball.
Here's Matt Hawk now.
I don't get it.
As he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this ball is going to be touched out just shy of midfield.
Oh.
And now back out comes the offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Are you serious? He didn't even touch the ball, bro. He just ran into the ball.
Going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
Now he'll look to throw here on
I
2nd
know
and
he
10.
see me open,
Going up
bro.
top. And they
You're
went
so
for a big
bad,
play
though.
through
Why
the
you
air
throw
on
it so
2nd
late when
down,
I'm not
couldn't
open?
connect. Now it's 3rd.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
Look
That's
out.
caught inside the 20. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down.
I know they had good coverage downfield, but you have to wonder, on 3rd and long like that, how does that happen that they can get that far downfield and complete a pass? You got to guard the sticks, understand where you are, so it's almost like someone fell asleep at the switch, and now that the play's been completed, they've got to dust themselves off on defense, pick it up, and figure out how to not let that happen again.
Detroit! Detroit! Gone!
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rivera. What a spin. He's got daylight. The 30, 20, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Oh no, what type of throw that was? Oh. Sorry. quarterbacks are so trash in this game.
Throwing after the interception, Rivera. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Touchdown! A big play there. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for Miami. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
Are you serious, bro? They just made me drop a punt. See what I'm talking about Madden fake? It made me drop a punt, bro. A punt.
They would be like the main app, and then
on 1st and 10, Rivera. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
What type of throw is that, bro? He threw the ball so dumb.
And he's able to get it back.
Like, he don't even think he threw the ball. He just threw the ball up. Man, it's a comeback route. Why would you throw a comeback route like that, bro? Comeback route is supposed to be in front of me, bro, not behind me.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
He refused to throw me this.
Throwing left side, it's complete.
And
he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That goes for a gain of 31. Throwing on 1st down, Rivera. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. On 1st down, Rivera.
I was wide.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
Throw the ball to
and now it's 2nd down.
Yeah, bro,
it's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
That boy is trash.
A very solid game of 27.
Got a low catch. I think he got low gloves as well.
These one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are, and I know.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Michael Thomas, his 2nd touch.
Where's the Dolphins? The Dolphins is really scoring.
On 1st and 10, Rivera. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Past the 20, 10, and all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for Miami. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now this is fielded in the end zone, so a change of possession here on the punt. And this offense is going to take over at their own 20-yard line. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
Interception. Come on, guys. We got this.
This man just threw
and that gives him now.
This man through the whole game, bro.
At one point, niggas was looking at
That's
SoundCloud that was
game. Bro, it's over. Ain't no way them boys not finna score, bro. That's game over.
SoundCloud rappers happen. SoundCloud rappers don't really.
I bet they got.
Now this
They got
offense about
field
ready to
goals.
take
I
over
swear to
again.
God.
They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice
makes
makes perfect. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs. Well, I'm no coach, but there's just not time right now for throws that short.
Yeah, sometimes you can't just take with the...
And
that's
a
good.
crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And his guy...
My cousin, his brother, he also does like bookings for shows and all types of stuff like that.
Well, guess what? I'm not finna lose the Super Bowl.
So I gotta find some time to look up.
I'm finna close my app. Got me, man. I ain't finna lose no Super Bowl.